Welcome to day 15 of our learning series. 4 advanced words plus idiom, with examples and short stories. Let's start with a short intro story. When Mia became a project manager, constant communication felt like a burden. To stay focused, she quickly learned to eliminate unnecessary tasks that slowed her team down. Her rule of thumb was simple: if something didn't add real value, it had to go. By communicating assertively, she built a credible reputation as a confident leader, and one day, she realized that what once drained her energy now gave her confidence. Now let's look at the words one by one. Burden. Something difficult, heavy, or unpleasant that you have to carry, accept, or deal with. Synonyms: load, pressure, weight. When Leo became a mentor, guiding interns felt like a burden. But soon he realized how much he learned from helping others. Each question they asked made him sharper and even more confident in his knowledge. The burden turned into his greatest source of growth.
The crisis made him feel the burden of responsibility for his staff. Responsibility can be a burden, but also a privilege. Confessing his mistake lifted the burden of guilt from his shoulders.
Can you recall something that felt like a burden at first but later helped you grow? Write it in the comments. Eliminate. To completely remove or get rid of something that is not needed or that causes problems, risks, or inefficiency. Synonyms: remove, get rid of, eradicate. A furniture company relied on one key supplier. When that supplier started delaying shipments, they decided to eliminate the risk by finding 2 backup partners for unforeseen situations. Since then, production continued without interruption.
The goal of the audit was to eliminate any financial risk. Smart planning can eliminate unnecessary costs. Automation helped us eliminate manual approval steps.
Credible. Able to be trusted or believed, convincing and reliable. Synonyms: trustworthy, convincing, reliable. When the system crashed, everyone had a guess. But Carlos calmly explained what caused it and proved it with screenshots and logs. His clear explanation was the only credible one, and the team fixed the issue within an hour.
The journalist rely only on credible sources, without chasing headlines. Her argument was credible because it was backed by numbers. The company lost its credible standing after the incident.
How do you decide if an online source is credible? Write it in the comments. Assertively. Acting in a way that is confident and forceful without being aggressive or rude. Synonyms: confidently, firmly, boldly. When a client asked for unrealistic changes, Veronica didn't just say no. Explaining the limits assertively, she was clear, calm, and confident. The client respected her honesty, and they found a solution that worked for both sides.
Speak assertively to ensure your proposals are taken seriously. He managed to negotiate assertively without sounding aggressive. She assertively shared her opinion, even when others disagreed.
Rule of thumb. A general principle or practical rule based on experience rather than strict theory. Synonyms: common practice, basic guideline. When Sophia started her first job, a senior colleague always repeated his favorite rule of thumb: if a task takes less than 5 minutes, do it right away. Years later, she still followed that simple habit and it always worked, helping her manage time and priorities effortlessly.
As a rule of thumb, reply to key emails within a day. As a general rule of thumb, always back up your critical work files. A rule of thumb in business is to underpromise and overdeliver.
Today we've learned burden, eliminate, credible, assertively, rule of thumb. You'll see them again in future videos, so they'll stick in your memory. Subscribe, and see you tomorrow for more C1 words.